Greetings, everyone. Today is Eke, so may today bring us good things. My name remains Sochukwuti Waribonwozi Ndichi Eziokwu Nwaka ya dị ọcha. Today, being the first day of the week, is a Monday, kind of coincidence, and is also Eke, the beginning of the new week in Igbo calendar. I want to talk about Ogurisi. If you can see this very well, I believe many of us know what is Ogurisi. So today I want to talk about some of the things which this Ogurisi can do for us. I want to talk about how you can use this Ogurisi to actually calm someone who is always maybe stubborn. There are people who are stubborn. Maybe you feel that they are too aggressive and you don't like the way of their character, and then you want to control it. I want to tell you one of the remedies how you can use this Ogurisi to actually take care of someone who is not able to be controlled, or someone who is going out of hand, someone who the parents might have considered that is very stubborn and is living a kind of character that you don't understand, and so you are seeking for solution. And this is one of the remedies what Ogurisi can do for you. If you are listening to me today, when we talk about Ogurisi, there are a lot of things that Ogurisi works for. Remember, it is a spiritual plant of the ancient ancestors of Igbo land. So the presence of Ogurisi communicates with the spirit of nature itself. The presence of Ogurisi communicates with the spirits of our ancestors. Ogurisi recognize the duties of our ancestors. Ogurisi is like a kind of a photographer. I can say Ogurisi is a photographer that captures each of the ancestors in existence, because it's a very significant plant. You see it in every ancient village. Most times in elderly people's home, when you go, you see Ogurisi. You see Ogurisi leaves, you see Ogurisi plant there. Ogurisi, which removes the presence of negative energies. Most times when you go to some communities where they have Ogurisi, they come there and they respect their ancestors. Most times Ogurisi is used to install different types of deities. So Ogurisi being present in your compound can as well help to protect your family and everyone. You know, there are strange things that happens to people. When I talk about strange things, there are things that when you see someone, the person is living abnormal. The person is going out of the expected character. So you want to control the person as a parent. What you need to do is to get this Ogurisi leaf. This Ogurisi leaf, if you can have, if your pillow have a zip where you can put this Ogurisi in the pillow and allow the person to be using the pillow to sleep. You know, there are people who don't allow their parents to do any spiritual work on their behalf, or even when you ask them to go for spiritual work, or when you want to you ask them to go to their parents, to the Obinti chair, or you seek for solution, they refuse to go. So you don't need to most times bother yourself much. What you need to do is to get this Ogurisi leaf. So you as a mother, as a parent, as a father, you pray on this Ogurisi leaf using using white gin, or you use water, and make declarations, ask the spirit of the ancestors to come and solve this particular problem that you are having in this person's attitude who happens to be your child. So when you get this Ogurisi leaf, and after making the declaration, you now put it in agreement with your wife, or as a parent, you now put the Ogurisi leaf in the pillow. This Ogurisi leaf can easily dry, you know. It doesn't spoil and rotten like other leaves. It can easily get dried. I have dry ones here too. So if you can use this Ogurisi leaf and put in the person's pillow, allow the person to be sleeping with the Ogurisi. Most times, as a parent, after some days, you go and bring out the Ogurisi and make declarations again on the Ogurisi and put it in the pillow. I will tell you how they work. If it is someone who is always stubborn, that the parents can no longer control, the ancestors, the spirit of the ancestors that is connected to this Ogurisi, they will start visiting the person in a dream and keep him busy. What I mean by keeping him busy is that they will go and in line with him and be visiting him, telling him stories. One of the advantage is that most people who you take this process to calm their head may later become spiritualists, because the spirit that will be visiting them will be showing them a lot of things. It will give them a lot of memory, a lot of pictures and of the ancient life, that in their normal day when they wake up from sleep, they will spend more time in thinking about those things they saw in the dream. Most times those things that the people that come to the person's dream, they will show the person something, things that he or she can actually see. So most times they will get them engaged in trying to go and discover what they have seen in the dream, or those things that was taught to them in the dream. Or most times they will help them to channel their energy in somewhere else. But most times it's a positive part which the more parents may not actually agree with, because when you use this Ogurisi to resurrect the spirit of the ancient existence of the ancestors' energy to help you in controlling your son or your daughter, they will now go and restore back the dignity of their knowledge in the person. They will use the memories of many things that have happened in the ancient time, most times what the parents don't even know. So they will make the child to become more busy thinking about those things they always show him or her, relate with her or him in the dreams. This is practical knowledge. Is the fact. If you do this, you will thank me later. There are some times that you want to offer animals to some people's life, but they don't agree to follow you to the place, or maybe to your chi, to go and feed their chi. So what you need to do, if you are the type who offers animal to the ancestors, what you need to do is most times also bring this ogurisi. You know, you have a white chalk round circled around it. Then you use your maybe your chicken that you want to use, or the goat or anything, and offer to the ancestors. Appeal to them to help you and take control of the situation which this person is going through. After that, let the ogurisi dry and you go and put it back in the pillow. Remember, it has to be inside the pillow, where the person may not even know that there is something in it. If you want, you can have maybe 4 pieces if there are 4 pillows in the room. So any of the pillow the person is using to sleep, the pillow will be helping to connect his energy to the energy of his ancestors, and they will begin to bring his senses back to order. This is Ogurisi leaf. Remember, there are many things that Ogurisi leaf works for. But I'm today explaining how we can use Ogurisi leaf to take care of people who have stubborn heads, people who are no longer able to be controlled by their parents. So what you need to do is to get Ogurisi leaf and now put the Ogurisi leaf in the person's pillow. If the pillow happens to have a zip, or if there is any means you can open the pillow and insert this, it will help the person, it will help the energy of the ancestors to begin to take control of the person's thoughts. Even sometimes when people want to start having clearer dreams, if you use this method and be sleeping on it, or if you want to go to alpha and it happens that you follow this method to live, and you will take the Ogurisi along with you if you are going to alpha, and the Ogurisi will now help to even speak to the Dibia who is consulting for you more faster, because you have connected the energy of who you are through this Ogurisi. It means you are now living with the presence of the ancient spirits who connects you to the from your origin. Remember, no one forgets his origin, and when things get more tougher, this is you now follow the spirit of your origin to get results to what you are seeking for. It's a very easy method whereby people can use to calm the head of people who have strong heads, to calm the head of people who you believe that they are stubborn and there is nothing that can be done. If you follow this method, you are going to actually have a kind of a 60% result of what you are seeking for. Like I said previously, that remember that most times it will now help make the person to follow the path of spirituality, or they will now specialize in herbs or anything. But nature will through that means engage them into something that is more meaningful. Or if you want to have understanding in your dreams, follow this method. If you are the type that you do forget your dreams, follow this method. Use this Ogurisi leaf, put in your pillow, always sleep on it. If you want to offer anything to your chi, if you want to offer anything to the deities, or you want to go to the water and pray, you take it along. You can take it along and be praying on it once in a while. Once you return, you can wash it in the water. You can offer the animals. Maybe sometimes when you want to offer anything to your chi, you drop the blood here. After dropping the blood, then you can go to your water and also pray and wash it in your water. Then you put back in the pillow. This will help you to regain so many memories of your energy, of who you are, of yourself, understanding many questions that you have been seeking answers for. It's very active, like it's something that is very active practically. If you to try this, you will come and thank me later. My name remains also Chukwutiwari Bongozi Ndichi Eziokwu. Remember, I specialize more in talking about how you can neutralize negativity, negative energy, how you can purify yourself spiritually. So this is the reason why I bring some of these teachings here, and most times my teachings is basically on how you can be able to take care of negative energy, how you can be able to suppress negative energy, how you can be able to purify yourself or sanitize your body, sanitize yourself or sanitize your family members. There are some people that once in a while they will allow their children or their family to go through the process of spiritual bath. So I have a soap which, if you are using my soap, automatically anybody in the family can use it. Through this, you will help to sustain the energy of the ancestral ability of the children. Where they go, it will be very hard for people to convince them negatively, and it will be very hard for them to encounter negativities on their way. Thank you very much. As you follow me, I believe this video is going to benefit us so much.